Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Koopzilla, and this is another StarCraft 2 broadcast. I am so excited to be casting it for you today because it is a series played in a recent tournament, and I'm going to be bringing up the names right about now to show you who is playing. Kaboo! We have EGIdra and AcerElfi. So, everyone knows Idra. I'm not quite sure that familiar with Elfi, but if he is playing against Idra in a tournament, that he must be pretty dang good. We'll just see if he can take down the Grak, the monster that Idra is. They are spawning on a pretty big map we see right here, and this map, if you've played StarCraft 2 yourself or if you just watch, you might be familiar with it. It has a lot of mineral patches. You see all the mineral patches over here on the minimap. A Zerg player can just get carried away, and we'll just see exactly what Idra goes for. He does love his fast macro, and with a map like this, he can easily get away with a fast expanse. We'll just see what he goes. We'll be keeping our eye over there, keeping our eye on the minimap for any scouting and drones taken off. As for AcerElfi, I think I'll just be calling him Elfi. I think his sponsor is Acer, as that is the people who just made my new monitor. I got a new monitor the other day. $100 off a Newegg. It's like a 23-inch, 1080p, really nice LCD. Oh, my other one was a piece of crap, but this is nice. It makes the game just that much nicer. Oh, we see Elfi trying to throw down a little proxy pylon. We might be seeing a cannons. I don't know what he's going. I don't think he has anything up here. Just a cannon. He might be looking to wall off, maybe forge, fast expand. But this just might be to throw Idra off, take some drones off the line to try to get rid of this. He cancels it at the last second. Just kind of feigning some pressure from Elfi over here. As for Idra, we see a spawning pool going down, almost about halfway finished. And there's the forge, fast expand. I think he might have went Nexus first, just based on the timings of these two getting completed, but he might have done them at the same time with the same probe, you know. But this will be great against Idra. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, yes. It will be great against Idra because, you know, against the Zerg, you always want to have at least the same amount of bases as them to keep ahead, and a Protoss on 2 base versus a Zerg on 2 base is never a good thing. So we might see Idra trying to get another expansion out. Right now he's getting his 2 queens out, as well as a couple Zerglings, probably going to be used for scouting. And as for Elfi, he's coming up here maybe to throw down a pylon, just checking to see if Idra's doing any of those fast expands. A lot of times when Idra finds out that his opponent is going for a fast expansion, Idra will expand around the 5-minute mark, or even before that. And Elfi knows this. He's scouting around with this probe, making sure nothing is tricky going on. It might be taken out by these Zerglings, but the probe is able to outrun them just barely. And so with 2 Zerglings, or even 1 Zergling now, the Zergling will basically just be keeping tabs on this probe, making sure nothing's going on. And Elfi is still tagging all of these bases, making sure nothing is happening. And Idra's starting to work on the rocks. We see a couple more Zerglings coming out, but nothing too massive. Probably just to work on these rocks a little bit faster, get his expansion up. I don't even know if Idra knows that he's expanded yet. Let's just take a look at Idra's. So he knows he's expanded. He sees this, and you know, Idra's a smart guy. Little Greg. Okay, so we have a Zealot marching his way across the map. We might see him poke up a little bit. Idra scouts this out with his cleverly placed overlords and also these lings at the. Might try to get us around. If he can do that, he might be able to take this out. Oh! Good little micro by the Zealot. Oh no! Is he going to be able to take out even 1 ling? Oh, he gets 1 ling. 1 ling for 1 Zealot. Not quite worth it. Good job. 25 minerals for 100 minerals. some better macro out of EGIdra than Elfi up here. Let's check out the income tab to see what's going on. We do see EGIdra is ahead, but not by much. And we see 3 more gateways going down. That will make 4. We might be seeing a 4 gate, 5 gate. I like it. Oh, 6 gates. Oh, mama. And as EGIdra is, you can see the difference in supply count. It's not really in the harvesters. EGIdra does have out a, oh, what just happened there? What's going on? Destructible rocks? I don't want that. Oh, I had that clicked. Some good timing with the breakdown of these destructible rocks. Going to be building his 3rd expansion right around the 8-minute mark. As soon as he gets 300 minerals, there he goes. And now he has quite a bit of lings. I'm going to pull up the units tab. We have 11 lings to just 3 sentries. But the 6 gates will there'll be quite a big push coming from Elfi in just a little bit. As soon as these finish, change to warp gates. Is that a 7 gate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's 7 gates. If I can count right, I can count. So EGIdra's kind of moving out with these speedlings, going to be checking to see if any expansions are going down, and at the same time, Elfi's going to be moving out. This could be bad for Elfi. These lings could get a nice little run by. It looks like they might be doing this. Oh, but he chooses not to go for the run by. He could have got in there and gotten pretty much every single one of his drones, or his probes, I mean. A nice little surround on that stalker. That stalker's life was not very long at all. Such a short life. And these lings might be able to pick off this pylon. It might be pretty good, but they are going to get a surround on these stalkers, but going to move out way too many sentries, too many ranged units, and the zealots to boot. EGIdra is... Oh, let's pull up the production. What is he doing? Throwing down 6 spines. Excellent. And he has a flock of zerglings coming out this way. Going to be looking to flank, maybe push them into the spines. Spines are starting to finish. This queen will definitely go down, especially with those carefully placed force fields, trying to keep that away. And he looks like he's going to be canceling and rebuilding some of these spines. But in the meantime, some force fields keeping the lings away, but they're slipped through, able to work on the zealots, at least keep these spines alive. And in the meantime, zerglings are coming in from this backside, and more are being warped in. Elfi is putting on a lot of pressure against EGIdra right now, and I don't know if he'll be able to handle it. But we do see that a ton of lings coming out, and a carefully placed hatchery. That is a beautiful placed hatchery right there by EGIdra. And he's just being super aggressive with these pylon placements. But EGIdra has quite a wall. I don't know if he can get past that. The queen doesn't have enough for a transfuse, but this expansion will probably go down. What will EGIdra be doing? He took out those 2 pylons. He might be looking to take out this pylon. If he can, no more reinforcements will be on the way. And we might see Elfi pack out after he kills this hatchery. I don't know what's going to happen. It does look like 2 Stargates are down and 6 Mutalisks are on the way. 3 are on the map right now. 4 are on the map. 8 more coming. 9. So we see EGIdra just macroing really hard, and this flock of Mutalisks can easily take out these. I mean, zerglings will easily take out these, but the Mutalisks, might as well just pick away with something that can't attack you. Elfi's still checking out to see if EGIdra's expanded. Well, he's expanded right here. It doesn't really matter. You need to expand, Elfi. He's already been up 1 base on you, and even though you took that out, he'll be able to come back very quickly. Elfi needs to expand. 5 more Mutalisks on the way. The flock is moving. They are migrating north to Elfi's base. And Elfi will not be able to do much about it. He has a couple Phoenixes on the... So many Mutalisks won't be able to do much. No cannons, no nothing. A couple Stalkers to work on him. Not even 1 Mutalisk killed. Oh, there goes 1 Mutalisk. Not able to focus enough. Some more Stalkers getting warped in. There's so many Mutalisks, though. There's a 1 guy in there. He's not getting killed, this guy. 3 kills, 4 kills. Some more Mutalisks going down, but so many Mutalisks. They can just take out these Phoenix and these Stalkers very well. Elfi is getting some nice micro in there, keeping his Stalkers, his Phoenix alive, getting as many shots off as he can without letting that Phoenix die. But in the meantime, Look at Elfi's probes. Let's bring up, is this, no, this one. Here we go. 19 workers killed from Elfi. Oh my word. But you know, a lot of these were Zerglings, and so it's kind of hard to tell what just went down there, but these Zerglings are making sure Elfi does not expand, and that's why Elfi was checking, because now EGIdra will be running off 4 bases once this one is done. This one is almost done. He's getting the Zerglings, or the drones over here, if I can speak, and the flock of Mutalisks are moving in again. Quite a bit of Phoenix, but they're not going to be able to do much. The photon cannons haven't been morphed in yet. They're about to finish, but he's able to take out. Oh no! Oh, he gets that, but this one is still alive. And I don't know. There's a lot of Mutalisks are gone down. A lot of Mutalisks, but look at the supply difference. The difference in supply is very telling in how this game is going. EGIdra is almost doubled. Well, a little while ago he had. I think, I don't know. I never really saw 7 units being warped in at the same time. I think that these 7 gateways were a mistake. That's just my opinion, but maybe a 5 gate or a 6 gate would have been more useful. He could have gotten out, you know, a stalker or 3 more zealots or something. And maybe pushed a little bit faster, you know. Instead of waiting for that 7th gateway to pull up, he could have moved out when he had 5 and caught EGIdra a little bit sooner before he had these Mutalisks arrive. And now EGIdra is kind of an unstoppable force. He has his upgrades going down. He already has he's researching attack level 1 and attack or ground carapace level 1. As for our we have if I can speak, we have ground weapons level 1. Oh my word, I cannot say a single thing today. But now, look at this. We have about, what is that, 11 versus a lot more. 17. We'll see these Phoenix go down pretty quick. Not microing the best. Phoenix can move while shooting. But if you just hang around the Mutalisks are in range. You need them to be moving these Phoenix around, but Phoenix do extra damage towards light units. Where is that? See, versus light, 11 damage, and so Mutalisks are counted as light units. I'm pretty sure. So are Hydralisks. The difference between Hydralisks and Mutalisks is these Phoenix can't shoot ground very easily. They can only pick them up one at a time with their Graviton Beam, and that's not very useful. And all these Zerglings are going to be moving out. They might be looking for a counterattack. Way too many gateways. I was just kind of ranting a little bit about the amount of gateways that Elfi had, and he's throwing down even more. I don't think that this is a good idea. This cannon might finish in time. It finishes in time. EGIdra will be able to poke up, get shot by the cannon, realize it's not worth it. He loses 1 ling in the process, but he gets a great scout off. These Phoenix are just making sure they know where these Zerglings are. And in the meantime, a herd of Hydralisks are moving out with a couple roaches thrown in between. And I don't know. These guys are going to go down pretty easily. Oh no! There you go, mama. And so now Elfi's not looking so good. The EGIdra is almost maxed out, and Elfi is not even close. So we might be seeing the game-ending push right here from EGIdra, moving in with the Hydralisks. Hydralisks do so much DPS against gateway units, as well as these Phoenix trying to fly in. I don't even know what they're doing. And Elfi GG's, and EGIdra GG's back. Oh, a little polite EGIdra coming out of the woodworks. Well, thank you so much for watching. This has been Game 1. This will be a 5-game series, best of 5. And we'll just see how it goes. See if Elfi can make a comeback and beat the crack. I am very excited to be casting this, so stay tuned for game number 2. There will be a link after this, and you can click on it or just subscribe to me and watch all the rest of the videos. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Koopzilla signing out. GG.